everyone, Yui here, back with another deck profile of sorts. And today we're looking at my most recent deck build, which has already had one change from when I originally made it, because originally it was Ventus Pegatrix with the Maximus Pegatrix Evo Armored Alliance. But now it is this little guy here from the Geogun pack that I bought, which admittedly I thought of doing an unboxing when I got that, but I just wanted to rip into it. Alright, let's just get into the cores first. We got 3 magic shields, all 650. Well, okay, no, this one is 600 because I ran out of 650s by the time I made this deck. Whoops. 1 Helix, plus 600B, minus 3 damage. 1 Flame Fist, plus 250, plus 3. And a plus Chaos Ventus 400. Alright. And remember when I said I tried to put Chaos in every single one of the decks? This is how I managed it with this Mono Ventus. With Ventus Chaos Dragotret. My first Dragotret. Mixture of my 2 favorite factions from the Legacy series. Ventus and Chaos. Okay, we got Drago and Tredo. Magic Shield Flame Fist. 10 to fuse. But with this deck, not really an issue because Ventus loves Energy Ramp. 600B, 2 damage. And Drago Tret, 2000B and 15 damage. Again, and I love the different artwork. This is just the Pyrostarchus one, but opposite, but hey. This is how I work Chaos into this deck. And just like the Mono Garganoid deck, this has not been seen in a video yet. It hasn't even had a trial run. So, someday. Okay, moving on. Ventus Core Dragonoid. Do not have any of the Evos. The only one I had traded to Greg, like some time ago. Nice green Drago character card. Helix Magic Shield, Ventus Dragonoid. 600B, 2 damage. Almost flipped it as if there was a fusion. And now for a newcomer, Ventus Pensatar. As we've seen through leaks and such, we know Pensatar's original base attribute is going to be Artless, and I believe Ajit's new partner Bakugan. But here we have the Ventus one. Again, replacing the Ventus Pegatrix that was in here. But looking at the character card now, Magic Shield, 700 B, 1 damage, but on a Magic Shield plus 4 damage. Nice, lovely artwork there. Just put them there. And now for the deck, we'll do the cards that I only have 1 copy each of. Ventu Destruction, 6 cost, minus 900, but costs 3 less if you have a Bakugear in play. And then from that Geogun pack, G-Force Drop, 1 cost, minus 3, and Scan, which again is look at the top card of your deck and you can decide if you want to leave it there or put it at the bottom. Okay, and now for the cards that actually have more than 1. Got 2 copies of Piercing Scream, 2 cost, minus 400B. Old Trox roaring like bag T-Rex that he is. And 2 copies of Ventus Stealth, 7 cost, minus 1000B and minus 10 damage. Little Batrix being invisible there. And then Ultrasonic Speed, 2 copies, 3 energy costs. Draw 1, you may energize a card in your hand uncharged. So good for building up energy. Now I will admit this deck was like the hardest for me to build just because I love my B increasing cards, but Ventus is primarily B decreasing. But hey, I made a deck and I still have yet to try it. Someday. Okay, 2 copies of Ventus Shield, 2 energy cost, minus 2 damage, and 2B, or 200B. 2 copies of Crushing Grasp. 6 cost, minus 1000 B. Mantinoid taking out Darkus Gortheon there. And 2 copies of Tangle Vines. 4 cost, 800 B to opposing Bakugan, and you may reroll. And some of these have the Ventus symbol on bottom because they were reprinted cards. The cards that are older ones, like Tanglevine there, like original set, reprint. Okay, 2 copies of Baku Briar. 2 costs, minus 200 B and minus 3 damage. Little Rayarazu there being a plant. Now, I would have put Rayarazu in this, but he's in my friend's deck that I made him, so yeah. 3, their full playset of Solar Powered. 3 energy. Energize this uncharged and you may reroll. 2 copies of Strength of Maxitor. 400 cost, or 400 cost? What? 4 energy cost plus 8 damage. And 2 copies of Deafening Roar. 3 energy minus 600. And 2 copies of Cocoon Shield, 1 in Hex. 3 costs, Bakugan's B becomes 1000. So not even plus 1000, just straight becomes 1000. Again, nice Hex there. With a little Web'em there. 2 copies of Atropic Blast, 1 cost, minus 200 B if you have the most energy, minus 400 instead, and 1 is in Hex. Lovely rainbow there. Okay, now for the gears. Got Ventus Chandler, 10 energy to play, 1000 B and 10 damage. But again, with Ventus, it's pretty easy to rack up the energy needed for Ventus Chandler or fusing Dragotret. Baku Mortar, 5 energy, Shadow Strike, 300 B and 6 damage. Ventus Cyclonator, 3 energy if you have the most, or when you play this, if you have the most energy cards in play, plus 5 damage. There's the boost effect, plus 100 B and plus 1 damage. And Ventus Tornado, 4 cost, 400 B and plus 2. Now for the flips. We got 2 copies of Rock Riser, 1 in Hex. Stop Bakugan holding shield or magic shield, 1 cost. Trox just kicking up some rocks there. Nice Hex and then non-Hex. 1 copy of Nature Assimilation. 5 energy, stop an attack and energize this uncharged. Now, admittedly, these flips I just kind of threw in here because I do not have a lot of good Ventus flips, or at least the good ones I have are in the Barbetra deck, so you know. Got Repel Ventus, 0 cost, stop Ventus. Web Snare, 0 cost, stop Bakugan holding a Flame Fist. And you got Web'em just wrapping up poor Hydrus there. And then Repel Pyrus, 0 cost, stop Pyrus. Hey, with that kind of name, what'd you think? It was going to stop Aquas? Now for the heroes, we got Olivia Styles, Winton's mom. 6 cost, non-Ventus Bakugan get minus 300. We got A, 3 cost, opposing Bakugan have minus 1 damage. And then Ventus China Riot, 3 cost, when you open you may energize a card from your hand uncharged. So yeah, my most recent build. Don't know if it's good or yet not. We will see someday when I can record a video of it being used. But yeah, as always, check out all that fun stuff in the description below, all those links. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!